Hi guys, I'm Ed.
I'm Harry.
Remember when Sonic used to be great? Nope, because I fucking don't. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, What the Fuck is Happening, was the only Sonic game I've ever played and enjoyed. And now I want to go back in time and show you all why things you enjoyed in your childhood aren't always good when you go to... Do we want to be hero or dark?
Your call, mate.
I'm going to go dark because that's what 7-year-old me would have thought was cool. Oh, this looks awful. I completely forgot about everything in this game. I played this religiously as a child on the GameCube. And over the weekend, especially because it's been fucking April Fools and stuff, I've seen so much shit about this new Sonic Forces game. And it just makes me angry. You people don't understand what good game making is if you're actually genuinely excited by what Sonic Forces has displayed to you so far.
What do you mean, you people?
I mean all of you. Like, there's honestly, how could anyone in their right mind defend that game?
What, Sonic Forces?
Yeah, I mean...
Well, it's not out yet, so...
No, I know, but
give them the benefit of the doubt.
No, not at all, because it's just one of those things where the gameplay trailer looks like everything else they've ever done. It's their most popular selling franchise, and at no point have they decided to just try a bit fucking harder. At least when they did Sonic at the Black Knight, which was a terrible game, at least they tried changing up their own formula a little bit. It didn't work. But that's all I want them to do, is try a bit harder than just making this game again. Because the new one just looks like every other... Apparently it's exactly the same as Generations, so you have the 2D shitty version, and then you also get the new... Why? Just make a new 3D game that's purely 3D. Mario managed to do it. They're not always the best, but at least they managed to try and innovate a bit more. I'm just sick of Sonic trying to, like... Who are they making those for? Because it's not like... Oh, you're the one who keeps saying that Sonic Mania was for people who like the original.
Yeah.
Then what the hell's things like Sonic Forces for, which is crap?
I gotta be honest, I'm not too sure, because I thought from the trailer that it was going to be a bit like Sonic 06, but the game Sonic 06 should have been. I didn't realise it was going to be like Generations. Which you gotta say is a bit disappointing, because, I mean, I think what Sonic fans want to play are 2D stages, as is evident by the games that are popular and the games that have done well in the series. And the 3D stages-based games in the Sonic series never seem to be as good. So, again, I think we should wait till the final game is released to judge it, but
I think it's pretty safe to judge it on what we've seen already, and that they just won't bother pouring any time into it. I'll eat my words if they do, but I mean, if you were gonna show off Sonic, why would you show off uninspiring, dull gameplay that doesn't look any different to anything you've ever done?
Well, I mean, it's Sonic, so it's kind of got a set formula. How would you change it up?
Well, so let's take Mario Odyssey, for example. It's probably not going to be an innovative game, but at least they're taking Mario away from run that way or run sideways in a 3D way. They've actually bothered putting him in an open world where he can explore, and that's a bit more interesting.
Hold on, that's not true, because Mario 64, Mario Galaxy, they're all 3D worlds where Mario gets to explore. You glitched the game.
I think I just died.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but like Mario Odyssey and Sonic Forces, they're kind of on par at the moment. We haven't seen enough of either of them to...
You have. We've already seen enough of Mario Odyssey to say that it's at least trying to do... So Galaxy and 64 were both very popular 3D renditions of that.
Yep.
When they did Super Mario 3D World or New Super Mario 3D World and all those kind of things, like they're not fun. They're exactly the same as every other game they've done, but just in 3D, which is what these Sonic ones are. Whereas Mario Odyssey and Mario Galaxy, yeah, it's still the same kind of boring 3D platform, which annoyed me, but at least they bothered to take it a little bit further and try exploring gravity-based mechanics and new things and starships. Like, it's all little stuff, but at least it's different enough. Whereas Sonic's...
I'm sorry, I'm not following your logic at all there.
See, I honestly think it's just different enough, but I really don't think Sonic ever does anything enough. Like, I'm probably going to play Mario Odyssey and get cross at it. 15 animals hidden in this stage. I don't want to catch animals. I don't even want to play this game.
Yeah, I don't know. You hate Sonic. Why did you pick a Sonic game today?
Because I just wanted to prove a point that you can play things in your childhood and think they're great, which most Sonic fans do. They think Sonic is great because they played it and enjoyed it in their childhood. I'm showing you, like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I haven't even had to think about this game for however fucking long we've been playing it. I'm not having fun.
I mean, I never played this one, to be honest.
It's just shit. I mean, the thing that I loved about this game was there was a little... Chow Garden or KO Garden. I don't know what they're called. I don't know how to pronounce it. No one ever said it out loud.
KO Garden.
But like that bit was really, really fun. I liked being able to kind of nurture little KOs and stuff, but the rest of the game is cack. The voice acting and the mocap is terrible. I don't know why I bothered.
They used mocap for Sonic?
They did, yeah. In this one, they did.
See, I'm still not following your logic here, because Mario 64, Mario Galaxy, they were 3D platformers.
Yeah.
You explored the world in different stages.
Yeah, but that's at least a bit more different than run, right, and jump, which all the Mario ones were before that. Whereas now, like Sonic has not changed from run forwards and jump over obstacles. Whereas Mario has at least jump around the obstacles now. That's different enough to me. But I don't like Mario or Sonic, so I'm not defending them as bastions of game design.
No, again, I'm just struggling to follow your logic here, because I mean, Sonic, the different games, they have tried a new different thing in game. You know, it may be something big, but I wouldn't say it's anything bigger than what Mario's done with, you know, what we've seen in Mario.
But that's what I mean is Sonic is not doing anything to innovate, and that's how much of a step up Mario is, considering they're not doing enough to really innovate. Sonic's doing fuck all.
No, I wouldn't agree with that at all. I mean, alright, how about Curse of the Werewolf? That was different.
But it was shit.
But at least they tried something different.
They did try something different, but but like I said, they did something different with Sonic and the Black Knight. But for some reason, they only do those once every now and again. They don't deliver it very well because they went, what about if he's a werewolf? Yeah, fine. And then they just sort of implement it. The gameplay doesn't change from what it normally is. They just need to try and maybe go, do you know what? Running forward isn't very interesting. Hey, here's even an example to vary up this. Why don't they make where you can choose multiple paths at a certain point in the game? That's at least one thing different from the normal Sonic formula. And I don't think they're going to do that.
Okay, well, Sonic Mania is going to be doing that.
But I can't find any justification for Sonic Mania because it's a 2D one.
But
I can't because it's just Sonic 1.
Different paths, it'd be fine.
Because that game isn't doing anything different because it is just the first game.
You got to meet me halfway on this.
I can't. I really can't find any justification for any Sonic game ever. I hate them and I hate you.
Wow, that's he doesn't look happy.
What's going on? Look how bad it all looks. How did I like this? How do people genuinely watch this now and go, wow, he's so cool?
Well, as you said, nostalgia probably plays a big part in it.
But I have nostalgia for this, and I'm looking back at it properly and objectively going, this is crap.
You know, I always wondered, is that why did the Sonic and Shadow have, like, one eye? There's not enough of a dip between his eyes.
It's
just
horrible.
Looks like one giant omni eye with two pupils.
Oh, not more.
So hold on, are we now playing as... I thought we were playing as Shadow. Now we're playing as Robotnik? Well, we played as...
No, we're playing as...
Okay, we are Shadow.
Everything's mapped to the A button in this game, I forgot. Oh, what is this bullshit? Sonic Mania, they bothered to push back. I don't know why. How difficult is it to make? I mean, they've already done...
What do you mean?
They've pushed it back from spring to summer.
Oh, yeah.
For their release, which I don't understand. I mean, surely the game's done. How hard could it be to make?
Come on, how many games have you made?
None. But I mean, they have a whole team and it's Sonic, and they've already had it. It's a 2D game, you know?
I mean, did you know that the Mario mobile game was made with a free game engine you can just download off the internet for free?
What, Unity?
Something really simple like that, yeah.
Sounds about right.
I mean, there's no sense in rushing a game to meet an anniversary. Take, for example, Sonic 06. Now that... You could see they had the bones there to make a good game, but they rushed it out to make it in time for the anniversary, and it was a mess.
But who are they rushing it out for? I mean, no one's going, well, you did... Yeah, but the fans will still buy fucking anything. Every single past Sonic game proves that. They don't have to rush shit out. Take time and innovate. Your fucking fans will still buy anything if it's got a Sonic face on the box. So just try harder. Try harder and make a game that's maybe actually totally different and not a rail running game. Try anything. An open world Sonic game that actually doesn't have any running areas. At least that's using Sonic differently. The Sonic Racing, I'm bored of all the racing games. Frankly, Mario Kart's the best one.
Mario 6 was an open world exploration game. Sonic 06 is an open world adventure game. Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2.
But these aren't really, they're linear.
All games are linear in some sense.
No, but like having a proper open world to actually explore and be able to pick which missions you do or which stories you do or do them in any order. Just anything that's not run, cutscene, run, cutscene, run, cutscene, run, cutscene, run. In fact, you don't have to do a lot of running in most of it. You must be able to see where I'm coming from with these criticisms. They haven't done anything new enough with the 3D Sonics.
Well, I think the problem is that when they try something new, they're not as popular. So what are they doing in that situation? They try to do another 3D thing that's new and fail? or do they do what the fans want, which is the same old thing?
But like I said, the fans buy and defend any Sonic game, regardless of how crap it looks. I spent a long time trawling through all of the Sonic Forces comment sections in all of these videos. And realistically, there is no reason to give that game any credit or even really disparage it much at this point. But what you can tell from it is, oh good, another Sonic game where you run forward with a slightly prettier graphic upgrade for the background that you can look at while you're ignoring the boring gameplay. Oh my god, how long does this fucking fight take?
Again, I think it's unfair to judge a game just by its trailer. Let's wait till the game is released, then we can be more, you know...
Do you really think it's that unfair to judge a Sonic 3D game by its trailer? Because frankly, we know what it's gonna be.
We haven't seen enough of it,
I think we have. I think Sonic has proven to be that unreliable that we have seen pretty much all of what that game's gonna be. If it really does come out of the woodwork being this amazing new Sonic property where they've bothered to try, I will eat my words, but I can almost guarantee you they won't.
But you're comparing it to Mario Odyssey.
I'm not really comparing it to Mario Odyssey, but that's an example of a long-standing 2D platform protagonist that has been converted to 3D, not in the best way in the world, but in a way that at least fans and critics have both enjoyed. Whereas they have not done that with Sonic.
He's done through Mario games. I mean, there are a lot of 3D Mario games recently, and I'd say we've seen about as much from the trailer of Mario Odyssey as we have from Sonic Forces.
Right.
Now, by all logic, you know...
That's actually not true, but go on.
Well, what have we seen more of?
More of Odyssey than we've seen of Forces.
Well, we've only seen one trailer, right?
No, we've seen several gameplay bits, we've seen different bits in different trailers. Basically, the amount of footage we have seen of Odyssey is way more than what we've seen of Forces.
Okay, but the amount of what we've seen of Odyssey suggests that it's going to be a similar kind of thing. It's going to be a 3D platforming Mario game, open world, of which there are countless before,
right? And
with maybe a few new elements added in, like the hat throwing thing that you can jump on.
Yep.
Is that enough?
It's enough already because they've bothered doing like putting him in the real world. That's a premise and that's interesting and it's already way more different than anything they've done before. So that's made me go, I'll check this out. It's not going to make me go, well, that's a great game. It's something that's at least made me more interested in the premise. That's it. Whereas Sonic Forces has not done anything. I'm still dying. Oh my god, how fucking hard is this thing to do?
No, I see where you're coming from. I do, but I'm not sure I agree with it.
Fair enough.
I think, we just need to judge a game when it's released, and I'm sure at the time, I'll be honest, I don't have a huge deal of faith in Sonic Forces, just because based on what they tried before, whenever they try and do something new like this, it just doesn't work out. And Generations...
You're kind of agreeing with me then, so would you not want Sega to try harder? And make a game that's just Sonic, but done better and more compellingly and different. That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying get rid of Sonic, it's shit. I'm saying just try something new with Sonic, because clearly this dull repeating 30-year formula is kind of not really working. So just try something different. At least a Sonic RPG. They did it with Mario, with Paper Mario, and with Mario RPG. They were good games. Why not try at least that with Sonic? You know, that's what Mario's done differently that Sonic has never done. Sonic stagnates. I don't like the Mario franchise. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm a big Mario fan. I fucking hate Mario. But some of the games are very good, and they at least bother to try and innovate. They even had Dr. Mario, which I don't like, but it's the same principle but innovating, taking the character and doing something different with it. But Sonic, apart from the odd game like the earlier ones, which for about 15 years, they haven't tried very hard with their 3D games. You said that Adventure and 06 were a bit more open world, and so they were a bit more trying harder, but they didn't deliver well enough.
No, I mean, with Sonic 06, obviously they rushed out to get out in time for the anniversary of whatever it was.
Which one was the one with Chaos, the blue guy? Was that DX? Sonic Adventure Director's Cut or something?
Well, no,
what's going on?
Sonic 06 had other characters you could play as. Sort of a story you play through.
Don't loads of them have other characters you play as. So you can play as Amy and Tails and Shadow and Knuckles.
Yeah, but I mean, that was an open world one that you could sort of play.
Did you play Sonic Boom?
I didn't, no.
I tried it. It's hilariously bad.
I liked in Sonic Sonic CD, the opening song with Sonic Boom. There was a little catchy thing, a little animated sequence. That was cool. I enjoyed that. We
actually have Sonic CD because I own all of the Sonic games on PC. If we want to come back and play that another time.
I did it for Nostalgia Balls. No, not Nostalgia. I did it for Mobile Game of the Week one time.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, I've been in this fight for so long! I fucking hate you! What's happening? Do what I'm telling you to do! Oh, this game's shit! Come on! This scripting is so bad! What's happening? What the fuck is happening? Oh, you're having a fucking laugh. I can't be fucked to finish this bullshit game. Fuck you, fuck Sonic, fuck this. This is a good example. You can enjoy things in your childhood, but that doesn't mean they're good when you're an adult. Learn to look at things objectively. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye, Z's.